Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop, running on a treadmill but going nowhere? You have dreams, you have goals, but something just isn't clicking. You see others succeeding, and you can't help but wonder, what do they have that I don't? I'm here to tell you it's not about what they have, it's about how they think. And today, I'm going to teach you how to think correctly, how to rewire your brain for success, happiness, and fulfillment. So what does it even mean to think correctly? It's not about being a genius or having a higher IQ. It's about the quality of your thoughts. It's the direction they take and the actions they inspire. Most of us are living on autopilot. Our thoughts are just a jumble of old programming, fears, and doubts we've picked up along the way. We react to life instead of creating it. Thinking correctly is about taking back control. It's about becoming the architect of your own mind. The first step is awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. For the next week, I want you to become an observer of your own thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't try to stop them. Just notice them. What's the first thought that pops into your head when you wake up? Is it, ugh, another day? Or is it, let's see what opportunities today holds? When you face a challenge, does your mind say, I can't do this? Or does it ask, how can I do this? Pay attention to the patterns. You might be surprised at how often you're your own worst enemy. The voice in your head might be a constant critic, pointing out every flaw and predicting every failure. This is not you. This is just a habit, a program that's been running for too long. And like any program, it can be uninstalled. Once you're aware of your negative thought patterns, the next step is to question them. This is where you become a detective in your own mind. When a thought like I'm not good enough comes up, don't just accept it as fact. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where's the evidence? You'll likely find that most of these negative beliefs are built on flimsy foundations. Maybe someone said something hurtful to you years ago. Or maybe you failed at something once and generalized that failure to your entire identity. Dig deep. Where did this belief come from? By questioning these thoughts, you rob them of their power. They go from being absolute truths to mere opinions, and opinions can be changed. Now here comes the most important part: replacement. It's not enough to just stop negative thoughts. You need to replace them with something better. This is where intentional thinking comes in. Instead of letting your mind wander into familiar territory of worry and doubt, you consciously choose to focus on what you want. This isn't about lying to yourself or pretending problems don't exist. It's about shifting your focus from the problem to the solution. Instead of I can't afford that, you start thinking, how can I create the abundance to afford that? Instead of I'll never find a good relationship, you ask, what kind of person do I need to become to attract a great partner? See the difference? One is a dead end. The other is a doorway to possibilities. This process is like training a muscle. At first, it will feel difficult and unnatural. Your brain will want to snap back to its old, familiar, negative grooves. It's normal. The key is consistency. Every time you catch a negative thought, stop it, question it, and replace it. Do it over and over again. Create affirmations that resonate with you. It's not just generic ones, but statements that directly counter your specific negative beliefs. If you fear public speaking, your affirmation could be, I am a confident and compelling speaker, and my voice deserves to be heard. Say it in the mirror every morning. Write it on a sticky note and put it on your computer. Immerse yourself in this new way of thinking. Let's talk about your environment, the people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, the conversations you engage in. They all feed your mind. If you're constantly around negative people who complain and see the worst in everything, it's like trying to stay dry in a rainstorm. It's nearly impossible. You have to protect your mental space. Limit your time with chronic complainers. Unfollow social media accounts that make you feel inadequate. Instead, fill your feed with inspiration. Listen to podcasts that lift you up. Read books that expand your mind. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to be better, and who are also on a path of growth. Your environment should be a greenhouse for your new thoughts, not a freezer. Another powerful tool for correct thinking is gratitude. Gratitude physically rewires your brain to look for the good. It shifts your perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant. Every day, take a moment to consciously identify 3 things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as the taste of your morning coffee, a warm bed, or a smile from a stranger. When you actively look for things to be grateful for, you start noticing them everywhere. This practice starves your inner critic and feeds your inner champion. It trains your brain to see opportunity and beauty, even in difficult situations. A grateful mind cannot entertain negativity for long. It's one of the fastest ways to change your emotional state and consequently your thoughts. And let's be clear, this isn't about toxic positivity. We're not ignoring reality. Bad things happen. We all have setbacks. We all feel pain. Thinking correctly isn't about pretending you're happy when you're sad. It's about how you process those difficult emotions. It's about allowing yourself to feel the disappointment or the hurt, but not letting it define you. It's about thinking, okay, this happened. It's painful. But what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? What is the next right step I can take? It's about finding the power in your response, even when you can't control the situation. That is true mental strength. The world you experience is a direct reflection of your dominant thoughts. If you think thoughts of lack, you will see lack everywhere. If you think thoughts of scarcity, you will experience scarcity. But if you intentionally cultivate thoughts of abundance, opportunity, and love, your reality will begin to shift to match them. You will start noticing opportunities you were blind to before. You'll attract people and circumstances that align with your new mindset. It's not magic, it's the law of the universe. Your mind is a magnet, and you attract what you are, not what you want. So you have to become the person who is worthy of the life you desire, and that transformation starts in your mind. So I challenge you today. Stop being a passive passenger in your own life. Grab the steering wheel of your mind. Become aware of your thoughts. Challenge the ones that hold you back. Replace them with thoughts that empower you. Curate your environment. Practice gratitude relentlessly. And process your struggles with a focus on growth. This is the work. This is the secret. It's not easy, but it is simple. And it is the most important work you will ever do. Because when you learn to think correctly, you don't just change your thoughts. You change your entire life. Start today. Start right now. The next thought you have is a choice. Make it a good one. Thank you for watching, and if this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. You've got this.